Hello, my name is Akin Alabi. I'm a music video director. I'm a filmmaker, cinematographer, and you're watching Terrible Behind the Scenes on Nigezie. Okay, most people don't know that I shoot movies. Recently, like in the month early this year, a friend of mine called me and told me I wanted me to involve in a movie he wants to do. So I said yes. And in the month of August, we went to a town called Odeomu in Osun State, where we shot for like 2 weeks, 14 days. And most of what we shot was like in the jungle. We had to go inside the forest every day. Went to a cocoa plantation. We went to different kind of places. We shot on the mountain, shot in the river. You know, it was like an awesome experience for me. And that was like also the first time I'll be shooting with a Blackmagic pocket camera. I'll be shooting a movie with the Blackmagic pocket camera. Initially, when I told the producer that this is the camera I'm going to shoot with, it was like, no. I said, don't worry, this is going to deliver awesome stuff for you. And eventually he agreed. So we shot with that. And one of the things I didn't plan for was that, you know, on set, we had like the regular equipment, like we had a track and dolly, we had like a mini jeep. But eventually, we used the mini jeep just for one shot. We used the track and dolly for just one shot. Every other shot in the movie was like 80% was like handheld, 10% was like tripod, then the remaining 10%, or even let's say 15% was tripod, 5% was just the jeep and the track and dolly. And you know, it was like I wanted the audience to have a sense of participation in the movie. I wanted people to feel as if they were in the scene, in the environment we were shooting. So that's why I did lots of handheld. I didn't want to just put the camera in one place and it would be so static. I wanted to move with the actors, you know. So in the whole movie, I was always moving. The camera was always moving. I never allowed the camera to be static for that long, you know. So to me, it gave a different kind of expression, you know, a kind of experience for people that will be watching.
So that's serious,
man. Talk around people here. It's easy, and when I not say now while I go be
Yeah, everything we shot in this movie or the crew was shot with this camera. This is the Blackmagic pocket camera, and you know, people on set were surprised. What kind of camera is this? I said, don't worry. And what we did was that we were editing on location, you know. So after editing like day one, day two, most people have seen what we shot on day one, you know. So we started getting confident in what the camera could produce, you know. So nobody was asking any question again. And you know, it was awesome for me. It was just very portable. It was something I would just grab and move. You know, it was easy for me to just do handheld stuff with it. And you know, I didn't have to carry something very big or massive. And most times you just see me, you know, the viewfinder was usually placed there. You know, I put a viewfinder here and you just see me always shooting like this. One eye closed and I'll be just be looking as if I was trying to shoot somebody. You know, but you know, that gives me like confidence in what I was shooting with this camera. And when you see the final image, if you watch the trailer of this movie or any of the shots, you'll be blown away that something as small as this, you know, could deliver something as great as that. You know, so to me, that was like the first time I've ever used this pocket camera on the movie set, and the experience for me was great. Yeah, the most memorable scene for me in this movie were the action scenes, you know, where you have the fighting taking place between the hunter, Odewale, and one of the assassins, or two of the assassins, Sukomi and one other person. You know, there was a particular scene where they were holding a knife, and you know, me shooting that stuff, shooting the scene with the viewfinder, you know, it made me really look as if, you know, I was in the scene. There was a time I was even getting scared because most times that screen magnifies your image like ×2. You know, so when I'm shooting them fighting with the knife, and the knife was real, it looked as if they were very close to me. You know, so any move like this, they look as if they were even going to stab me by mistake. You know, so I was scared to an extent. You know, but that was the experience I wanted people to feel, and the fighting was interesting. Then there's a particular scene where the hunter jumped from a tree and jumped on top of the assassin and stabbed him. and the guy, they fell to the ground, and that was the new scene. We used the jeep, and the camera movement there was like awesome for me. And the sunset, the sunlight was just coming in. So I think we shot it around 6:30 p.m. or so. The sun was setting down, you know. So and the flare of the sun just coming into the lens just gave the scene, you know, something that, you know, you couldn't pay with money. Probably we couldn't afford, you know, to achieve it if you wanted to achieve it artificially. But the sun just came, and I said, no, we have to make use of the sun. And that added something extra. By a lot of made a lot of sense, you know, that particular scene. So that's like my most memorable scene in the movie. Then also, I think one scene that people liked a lot was like the landscape scene, the night scene where you see the moon and you see one of the assassins, you know, pushing the girl with his gun. You know, lots of people have told me that they really like that scene. It doesn't even look like a Nigerian movie scene. So okay, whatever. But what people don't know is that scene was shot during the day. It was shot around probably 11 a.m. and 12 in the afternoon, and I turned it into night in post-production. So that was like a day for night shots, you know. So that's one of the secrets that we pulled off in the movie Oderiku. My name is Akin Alabi, and you're watching Behind the Scenes Teraba on Nigezie.
But Ode, Auntie, is that you?